Camo colors are in this autumn, and we're taking lessons on how not to be seen from a variety of camouflage experts. Spiders demonstrate how it's meant to be done. Mantises score top marks, and the class dunce gives the game away with some rather unusual behavior. Good evening and welcome to this week's Veld Focus. First up, let's take a look at this very cunning flower crab spider, photographed by Debbie Lee Delport. It's managed to use its pink and white coloring to blend rather successfully into what looks like a basil bush. Unfortunately for the unsuspecting bee, the spider gets close enough to grab the insect. Although the bee is much larger than the spider, once it's in the spider's grasp, it's no match for her powerful pincers, and she bites it behind the head, killing the bee instantly. Did you know crab spiders occur on all continents except for Antarctica, and this specific species is able to undergo color changes from white to yellow or pink, depending on the color of the flower they're sitting on. Unlike chameleons though, this color change is not instant, but happens gradually over a couple of days. Although bright colors may be effective in blending in with bright flowers, this wall spider, photographed by Farnes Rowan, is top of the class when it comes to melting into the background. It even seems to take on the texture of the bark, a perfect disguise for ambushing prey. It seems that bees are a favorite meal this week, as this green praying mantis, photographed by Taryn Mayer, uses its resemblance to the leaves of a protea bush to snatch a bee as it goes about its nectar collection. Mantises have a reputation for being fierce predators, and once in its clutches, it seems the fate of the bee is sealed tighter than a honey jar. Did you know mantids are unique amongst insects in their ability to swivel their heads a full 180 degrees due to a flexible joint between their head and prothorax? And in true crocodilian style, this king of camouflage has once again proved that sitting still and pretending to be a rock works surprisingly well. It's had a few million years to practice, but I'm sure that's no consolation for this unsuspecting fish. Did you know, very recently, a new species of prehistoric crocodile was discovered that dates back 231 million years. That predates most dinosaurs. This new species was over 2.75 meters tall and walked on 2 legs. But bottom of the class has to be this leopard. Equipped with a natural talent for being all but invisible, this cat is not really living up to its full potential as the silent hunter of the shadows. It saunters up to the confused warthog piglet and proceeds to play an apparently friendly game with the young animal. This does occasionally happen, especially with young predators that are still learning to hunt. The poor piglet is not quite sure how it should react, and this video taken by Sari Steenkamp while she was in the Kruger Park shows how sometimes, if the prey does not immediately run away from the inexperienced hunter, its instincts to chase do not kick in, resulting in this unusual behavior. I'm sure we'd all like to imagine that the two animals continued to become best of friends, but unfortunately in the animal kingdom, lions and lambs, or in this case, leopards and warthogs, hardly ever lie down next to each other. That's all for tonight. Class dismissed, and thanks for watching. Before we go, let's take a quick look at just one last photo of a fat caterpillar, photographed by Cameron Weeks outside her school classroom. Unless this caterpillar is planning on blending in the circus or on her school's casual Friday, it's not doing a great job of hiding. The most likely explanation is that the bright coloration is a warning to potential predators, advertising that it's poisonous, something that many insects will do to avoid being swallowed by beady-eyed birds. Thanks again for joining us, and remember to keep sending in all your cryptic and colorful wildlife images to info@5050.co.za.